Hello everyone, I'm FB and I'm here to bring you a stream of the ESL Competition Premiership 13 Grand Final between Team Acer and Team Dignitas. Earlier today, Team Dignitas defeated BX3 in the semi-final with a score of 4-0 and advanced to the Grand Final. So we are doing warm-ups right now on the 1 vs 1 map. Will be played first, and that is Zira, made by Short and Roa. World record is by Royal, 1 minute 14 hundredths. And it looks like Royal is lagging, so he's no longer on the server. But we're gonna do one more warm up here, I think, before starting. For Acer, Poker will play the 1 vs 1. And we'll see who it's gonna be between Spam and Carl Jr. for Dignitas. And yeah, not sure where Royal went. Hopefully he will be back. So this should be the last warm-up before we go live. For those who don't know the format, we will play 4 sub-matches. 1 vs 1, 2 vs 2, 3 vs 3 and 5 vs 5. And all sub-matches are played to 7 except the 2 vs 2, which is played to 5. Also 10 is for all sub-matches. That means that if the score is 6-6 or 4-4, you have to win with 2 points. But it looks like we are going live now on the 1 vs 1. Of course, in the group stage, these two teams tied 3-3. If that would happen again in the final, we would have a decider 5 vs 5 played on this map. But yeah, looks like we are going live now. And it looks like it is Carl Jr. who plays for Dignitas. Let's see if I can find his checkpoint. There we go. Alright, so first round begins and we see a bump from Carl Jr. It was off to a good start, but now is behind with a couple of tenths. Let me just adjust the audio a bit as well. There we go. So Poker off to a good start. He's 3200s ahead of Poker. But a lot can happen on this map. It's a very technical map. Definitely, I think, the hardest map in this map pack. So Poker now 4600s ahead, and Carl Jr. with a no drift. And it looks like Poker came through that tough tight turn to the left, hairpin turn. So Poker off to a good start. He's now 6900s ahead of Carl Jr. And here comes the ending now. There are a lot of borders here that you can drive over, which is a bit risky, but Poker does it well and wins the first round. The points 76. There seems to be some kind of audio bug with the new Mania Planet update. I don't know if you hear it, but it's like it finishes a bit later or something. It's kind of weird. Anyways, we are live into the second round. Okay, so Royal is back on the server now. That's good to see. Oh, big mistake from Carl Jr. Went way too wide, and this is also a bug in the spectate mode. Switches automatically to the player who joins the server. But Poker now should get an easy point again. He is 5 seconds ahead of Carl Jr. He's had a really bad start to this sub-match. But of course, everyone knows Carl Jr. and he's a very skillful player, so definitely cannot count him out. But yeah, Poker with a perfect start to this sub-match. Oh, did I say that? Whoops. I am a bit I guess a bit nervous since it is the final, so probably not doing my best casting ever, but I'll try my best. Alright, so Poker, 0.94, wins the second round as well, and is in the lead now with 0-2. Looks like Royal had some PC issues. That should be good now. And we are live into the third round, and Carl Jr. once again have a better start. Seems like he's going a bit closer to the walls. So takes an early lead over Poker. But good turn here from Poker. Catches up. Oh, poor turn from Poker now. Carl Jr. gets a lead with 1900s. Riskily drives over the border, but pays off. It's now 5400s ahead of Poker. Of course, this turn here is hard to do as well without so much speed, which Poker didn't have. So he might lose some more time. Yeah, he's over 1 second behind Carl Jr. now, who seems to finally get a round without any troubles. Will win this round. His time, 0.76. So the score is now 1-2. Poker still in the lead. Starting the fourth round. And yeah, Carl Jr. definitely doing the start a bit better than Poker. It's a great turn from Carl Jr. It's even ahead of the Dedimania record, 300s. So Carl Jr. off to a great start. Poker falls down a bit, but still in it, and he builds up a lot of speed here, catches up rapidly to Carl Jr. and will even overtake him. Went a bit too tight there. Lost some speed. Ooh, that's a risky turn from Poker. And this is very neck and neck between the two players. Who's gonna win this round? It's all gonna be decided in the end. Poker goes for a bit more speed, so he comes back here. But Carl Jr. answers back with more speed of his own. The last ending, the last turns will decide it. Carl Jr. still in the lead. Poker tries to catch up, but he's not gonna make it. And Carl Jr. wins this round with 200s. That was a good race. So yeah, as I said, can't count Carl Jr. out, so he's now back, and the score is tied up 2-2. Bit better start now from Poker, but Carl Jr. still takes the lead. It's very, very close so far. Definitely see different lines from the two players. Here Poker waits, he drops down in speed a bit, so he lands a bit earlier and thus exits with more speed. And now he does take over the lead. See if he can go up in the lead again. He drives over that border, but does not punish him. Carl Jr. though with slightly more speed is gonna catch up. He is only 700s behind Poker, definitely could still win this round. Very important to get a lot of speed over this long stretch, and Carl Jr. is getting closer. Is he gonna make an amazing comeback here? No, he goes too wide. Tried to risk it, had nothing to lose, and Poker wins that round, 0.62. So Poker back in the lead, 2-3. Off we go again. Once again we see Carl Jr. with that better start. But Poker definitely has done a good job catching up. Now though, he loses additional time. See if he can build up some speed here. Not the same. 800s behind Carl Jr. See if he can exit a lot with a lot of speed out of the hairpin. He gets closer to Carl Jr., so see if he can get a good ending. Might be able to win this round. and should get more speed here, so he is catching up again, but this turn is so important to build up a lot of speed. Poker goes for a wider line, should have more speed than Carl Jr. Oh, this is another good race. Who's gonna win it? Oh, that's a super risky turn from Poker, but Carl Jr. got more speed. Who's gonna win it? Oh, Poker wins it. Amazing round. 0.41 by Poker, 0.42 by Carl Jr. Poker took that risk in the end. Drove incredibly close to the wall, and it paid off. He had less speed, but it was enough to reach the finish first. And now we got a 2-point lead at 2-4. Wow, that was an amazing round. Ooh, another bump for Carl Jr., but he keeps himself at first. Such different lines here in the start. And Carl Jr. definitely does it better. And another awkward landing in the drop for Poker, who is now 1500s behind. But definitely got some good endings. So let's see if he can make another comeback. So important to get a lot of speed over the hairpin, and Poker once again catches up to Carl Jr. Goes for a wider line, should have more speed here as well and catch up. See if he can do it here as well. No, he goes too wide and will crash. So now Carl Jr. should win this round unless he crashes. But doesn't look like that will happen. So Carl Jr. wins the round, 0.59, and is only 1 point behind again at 3-4. Here we go again, round 8 of the grand final between Team Acer and Team Dignitas in ESL CPS 13. Dignitas qualified directly to the grand final by taking first in group stage. Acer had to win a semi-final against Big 3 played earlier. Both teams, the teams tied in the group stage as well, so Dignitas had a better score difference, that's why they took first. Anyways, oh no, Poker will crash. Second mistake in a row for Poker. And this is Carl Jr.'s round to lose. It is a very technical map, so unless you need to keep your focus even though you got a significant lead, such as this one. Poker almost 3 seconds behind now, so Carl Jr. can crawl into the finish and still win this one, and is gonna tie up the score at 4-4. 0.73. Not any super time, but definitely enough to win. And we go live into the 9th round. Carl Jr. still hasn't been in the lead. Poker has been in the lead with 2 points. And Carl Jr. once again with a better start. 2100s ahead. No! I thought Carl Jr. would crash there, but no, Poker crashes instead in the same turn. He seems to have trouble with that one now, so that means Carl Jr. will go up in the lead now. At 5-4, has won 3 rounds in a row, and Poker is in a bad phase. He needs to find his skills again. And Carl Jr. takes first, 0.72. Poker retires the round. Alright, so Carl Jr. now in the lead for the first time, 5-4, only 2 points away from winning the 1 vs 1. Oh, not as good start this time for Carl Jr. Poker goes up in the lead. Can't tie up the score again at 5-5. But now entering. Oh no, he hit the side of the border a bit. And Carl Jr. can pass him, and Poker crashes for the 3rd time in the same turn. He definitely has forgot how to do that turn. And that is very unfortunate. So Carl Jr. will get a 3rd easy round. Poker has already retired a round. Carl Jr. just needs to finish without any pressure. Point 86. So yeah, Poker definitely is not performing at his normal level, but it's not over yet. You just need to win 2 more rounds and this will be tennis mode. Definitely is capable of winning against Carl Jr. Poker goes up in the lead. And here comes this section again. And this time Poker will make it. But Carl Jr. also does it well and goes up in the lead. More speed. Here comes the hairpin, the tight hairpin to the left. And Poker with slightly more speed goes up in the lead again. This is so neck and neck, and Carl Jr. should have more speed here. Goes back in the lead. Oh, I thought Carl Jr. made a mistake, but no, he's still in it and he builds up a lot of speed over the long stretch. He's still in the lead. This is gonna be decided in the end once again. Poker drives over the border, risks it, and he's gonna win this round. Amazing round once again. Point 44 by Poker, point 48 by Carl Jr. Score is now 6-5. Poker wins 1 more round. He is gonna force tennis mode at 6-6. Here we go. Carl Jr. with that tight trajectory. But here is Poker. 500s behind now. This does not look too good. Carl Jr. is on a good time. Okay, Poker builds up some speed. But Carl Jr. now 1500s ahead of Poker halfway through this map. Poker needs a great turn here and he gets it. Dignitas Carl Jr. gets a slowdown finally. That happened. I was kind of surprised it hadn't happened before. So that is a tricky turn. Of course, Poker has not won this round just yet. He is 5500s ahead, but he needs to get to the finish without crashing. In that case, we are going to get... Ooh, whoa, no! No, 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 no! What was that? Poker had that round, but instead Carl Jr. is gonna win it. Poker went for that risky line over the border again, even though it didn't have to do it. Just had to save it. And instead of that, he gets a bump from the border. Just like Carl Jr. had earlier. So Carl Jr. wins the 1 vs 1 7-5. So yeah, one might think that was unlucky from Poker, but really he had a big lead and there was no need to risk it whatsoever. So that's what happens, I guess. Alright, so we're gonna play a 2 vs 2 now. And it's gonna be Royal Beppo versus Massa and Spam. And we'll do 2 warm-ups as the admin. So yeah, Team Dignitas now in the lead with 1-0 in the final. That was a very exciting 1 vs 1. Alright, so we're gonna do 1 more warm-up after this. Then we will start the 2 vs 2, which is play to 5 instead of 7. That's because potentially the 2 vs 2 is the longest sub match because of draws being very common. So we'll see if that's gonna happen in this sub match as well. So this is the last warm-up. You see a double crash. This turn here is very tricky. You need to do the previous turn good as well to get a good setup for it. And really it prolongs to this turn here as well. This whole section. It's very tricky to do. And we did see Poker had trouble with that initial turn. Crashed 3 times in a row. Was in the lead with 2-4 at one point. Then Called Junior won 4 rounds in a row to go up to 6-5, and then was able to close it out. Alright, so let's see if the players are ready. I guess so. Good luck and fun. So if Team Acer wins this sub-match, they will tie up the score at 1-1. If Team Dignitas wins it, they will get a 2-point lead. And that of course also means that we definitely will not see a decider 5 vs 5. As Team Acer then needs to win the 3 vs 3 and 5 vs 5. But anyways, we are live into the first round of the 2 vs 2. It's gonna be Masa, Spam versus Beppo and Royal. We are currently following Spam. Looks like Royal has dropped down a bit. Beppo goes up to an early lead. But Royal does a good job catching up. Beppo with a small bump, but gets a good landing. Oh, very close to the wall was Royal, but he keeps himself at 3rd place, just ahead of Masa. Comes the hairpin, tight hairpin to the left. Ooh, okay. All 4 players does it, and Royal goes up to 2nd place, but this is very close. Very close round, no idea who's gonna win it. Might be a draw. Masa slows down a bit in speed. Royal goes up to 2nd place, Beppo still at 1st. Ooh, Royal should have a lot of speed. Here comes the scary ending. I say, if you are in the lead, you definitely should not drive over the borders. But Beppo, even though he did it, will win the round. 0.61, 0.67 by Royal. So yeah, there's definitely a strategy to the game, even though most people might not think there is strategy. But if you are in the lead, or if you're playing, it's very important to know what position you're in, because then you can adjust your driving style. And there are borders on the maps which can be a bit risky to drive over. And if you're in the lead, it can be a good idea to not drive over them, since you'll still win. But we see Spam slowing down in the start. Falls down to last place. However, if Masa takes 1st, this will be a draw. Oh, another mistake from Spam. Let's follow Beppo. He's at 3rd place. Masa is off to a good start. Can win this round. No slowdown from the border. Masa remains at 1st. Oh, that was a scary line from Masa. So Beppo will get a bit closer, but Masa still in the lead. Royal with a lot of speed here. Royal catches up super fast. Can he get a lot of speed over the long stretch as well? He's still behind Masa. Comes the ending. Risky turns. Oh, Royal almost catches up, but he's 4 thousandths behind Masa, and it is a draw instead of a round for Team Acer. Great start to this 2 vs 2. Third round. Takes a very different line compared to the other players. Pays off though, he goes up to 1st with more speed. Looks like Masa is now at last. Oh, Beppo with a mistake. Will he make this jump? I don't know. No, he will not make it. Come on, can he make it? Yes, okay, so he will be able to finish this round, but this means Royal needs to take 1st, but he's made a mistake of his own. He's made a mistake as well, so this looks like it will be a round for Dignitas, unless Spam crashes and Royal can take 1st. Beppo 7 seconds behind. Looks like Spam is gonna take first. He is almost 1 second ahead of Royal, and as you can see here, Spam does very safe lines to drive into the finish. 0.69. Beppo here will be able to finish, but doesn't matter. So the score is now 1-1. I think I forgot to take a screenshot of the 1 versus 1. Oops. Oh well. Maybe someone else did it. Alright, so we allow into the 4th round now. It's 1-1. We played 5. Map is ESL CPS by George and Roa. Duo map. Great turn from Spam, and we see Royal has crashed. So now it's up to Beppo to take first, but Spam once again looks to take first here and secure the point. Also Massa might be able to defeat Beppo. So looks like Dignitas will go up in lead with 2-1. Unless Beppo can risk the ending here and make a sick comeback. He is catching up to Spam, but Spam got enough. Oh, maybe Beppo can come back. Beppo can go back. Yo, Beppo! Nice stuff by Beppo. Amazing comeback, and he will force the draw as long as Royal can't finish the round. Alright, he will. Yeah, I think Spam actually saved that ending and thought that he would have enough space to do it. And I also thought it actually, but Beppo was able to take over first place. Alright, so the score is still 1-1. Let's go live into the 5th round. See Beppo in the lead. Together with Massa. Spam ahead of Royal. Ooh, Beppo almost crashed. Risky business, but managed to stay at first. Oh, and then Spam gets a slowdown, falls down to last place, and also Massa clips the wall. Alright, this looks great for Team Acer. They can take over the lead once again at 1-2. But the ending is very scary. See if the players will risk it or not. Yeah, Beppo will drive over the border, almost crashes. Alright, so Team Acer now back in the lead 1-2. We see here Royal again dropping down a bit in the start. Beppo remains in the lead. So this would be a draw. It's very close at the top between Beppo, Massa and Spam. Beppo get a small drift. Oh, but Spam crashes. Spam has made a mistake. Oh, also Beppo though. Spam will be able to pass him. So this is now up between Royal and Massa. If Royal can take first, this will be a draw. Otherwise, Dignitas will win the round. Royal goes up in the lead. See if he can build up some nice speed there as well. Massa crashes. Where is Beppo? Can Beppo pass Massa? Let's see. Can get a good ending. Beppo tries for it, but Massa will stay in front, and this will be a draw. But good stuff by Royal, taking first. And Beppo only 200s behind Massa. So the score is still 1-2. How many draws have we had so far? Too many. Third draw was that, so 3 draws so far. Far from the record, I can tell you for sure. We've seen very long 2 versus 2s in the past. But anyways, we are live into the next round, and we do see Massa again making a mistake, and then also Spam. So again an opportunity for Team Acer to take this round. Oh my god, Beppo! Beppo with a super risky stuff, but he is able to stay at third at least, ahead of Spam. Royal is in the lead, so this still looks good for Team Acer. Masa though is not very far behind Royal. Masa is doing a great comeback, and he will actually overtake Royal. Wow, great stuff from Masa. He is driving super risky and got nothing to lose. Knows he needs to take first, and Beppo with another mistake. Where is Spam? He should still be behind. It looks like... No! Masa makes a mistake! Royal will take first! Good race! Alright, so many mistakes all of a sudden. But Team Acer is in the lead with 2 points, 1-3. Yeah, there was a 2 versus 2 that ended 12-10, I think. It might be the longest one. Took like over 1 hour to play. Anyways, oh, Beppo with an early mistake now. He's not had any good rounds in a while. So now it's up to Royal to force the draw. Ooh, Masa almost crashed. But still at first, Spam close by at second. This tight hairpin though can make it change, and we do see Spam with a mistake. However, Beppo should still be behind him. So Royal needs to try and catch up to Masa, who got a pretty good lead, 40 hundreds. So that's gonna be very tough. Needs to rely on a mistake from Masa. Can happen in the end if he risks it, but looks like he won't. So Masa will take first, and this will be a round for Dignitas. Good time by Masa, 0.45. So the score is now 2-3. It was Dignitas and John versus me and Koons. But anyways, let's focus on this match now. Team Acer still in the lead with 2-3, and they get a good start in this 9th round. One more victory and they will go up to map point. Ooh. Beppo exits with a lot of speed, keeps himself at first. Masa is over 1 second behind. Comes a scary hairpin once again, but Beppo does it well. Extends his lead, and Royal getting closer to Spam. However, he does not have to take second place, as long as Beppo can stay in front. So Beppo now 36 hundredths ahead of Spam. Here comes the ending. And this time Beppo does the turn a bit safer and is gonna win it. 0.45, still a nice time by Beppo. So yeah, Team Acer now up to map point on 2 versus 2. 2-4 is the score. And now Masa says he got lag spikes, so he will I guess restart his router or something like that. It's not the first time Masa does something like this. But yeah. So yeah, to summarize the score, Team Dignitas won the 1 versus 1, 7-5, called Junior versus Poker, and now we are playing the second sub-match, the 2 versus 2. And right now we are waiting for Masa to return to the server, and here he is. Let's see if he's ready. Okay, seems like he's ready. So I guess I can... Alright, so he's live again. Team Acer are at match, not match point, map point. 2-4. Just needs to win one more. Can they close it out now? Or will Massa and Spam make a comeback? We do see Beppo and Royal going up in the lead. Ahead of Spam and Massa. Ooh, oh, scary line from Beppo. But he managed to stay in front. That's a good turn from Massa as well. This is a very close round so far. Beppo goes up in the lead. Close battle between Spam and Royal as well. The hairpin. No slowdowns. Beppo still in the lead. Massa and Spam though close by. Royal at 4th place. Wow, who's gonna win this round? I have no idea. Massa attacks, comes closer to Beppo. This turn so important to build up a lot of speed. Beppo with not a lot of speed. Both Spam and Massa will pass him. So this looks good for Dignitas. Risky stop from Spam and Beppo comes back. Royal can take first and he will do it. Royal takes first. Beppo second and third. And this is a victory for Team Acer, who ties up the score 2-5. Alright, I'm gonna play now, but I'm just gonna go wash my hands first, so be right back. Alright, so I'm back. So yeah, when I play, I will not cast anything. I will also mute my microphone, just so you know. Alright, so let's do 2 warm-ups. Alright. Right now the score is 1-1. Oh wow. And yeah, I guess I can also say that this map is called Be Happy, made by 5ant9, world record 59.99 by Poker. Alright, so I guess one more warm-up and then we should start. Yeah, for us it will be myself, Poker and Royal playing. For Dignitas looks to be Massa, Bergie and Spam. Alright, so I will mute my microphone now. See you after this sub match is over. Oh man, that was a tough match. But we managed to win it, 5-7. Oh man. Alright, let's take a screenshot. Here we go. Alright, so the score is now 3-1 in favor of us. If we win the 5 vs 5, we win the tournament. If Team Dignitas wins it, we will see a decider 5 vs 5 on the 1 vs 1, 2 vs 2 map, which is Sira. But we will play Bigfoot now, which is made by Kappa. World record 55.48 by Kari. So we'll do some warm-ups again. Kind of frustrating when you have that kind of lead that we had in 3 vs 3 and then not able to close it out, even though we didn't play bad. Very, very close rounds, but still managed to keep the focus though, so satisfied with that. So the lineups for Dignitas will be Bergie, Insane, Masa, Cold Jr. and Karyan. For us it will be myself, Tamarillo, Poker, Coons and Royal. So let's do 2 warm-ups. Alright, so let's do one more warm-up. Alright, so I'm gonna just rest here for a while. But yeah, I'm gonna mute my microphone again, so see you after the sub match is over. Good luck and fun. Alright, we lose that one 9-7. So we'll now go to decider 5 versus 5. So yeah, this one will decide it. Another 5 versus 5. Do some warm-ups. Two more warm-ups. One more. So for those who don't know, the score is now tied 3-3. We won the 2 versus 2 and 3 versus 3. Dignitas won the 1 versus 1 and 5 versus 5. So we'll play a decider 5 versus 5 now on the 1 versus 1, 2 versus 2 map, which is Sira, made by Short and Raw. World record 1 minute 1400s by Royal. And I'll mute my microphone again so I can focus as much as possible. Alright, so good luck, Ifon. See you after it's over. And we lose. So, thanks everyone for watching. See ya.